All right, how you guys doing? We're just gonna read Joshua chapter 8. I had another video recorded. I don't have time to edit. I forgot how much editing actually had to go into that one. I have to get screenshots and stuff and put it up on the screen. I ain't got time. I'll read Joshua 8, that's it. And the Lord said unto Joshua, Fear not, neither be thou dismayed. Take all the people of war with thee. Arise, go up to Ai. See, I have given into thy hand the king of Ai, and his people, and his city, and his land. Thou shalt do to Ai as her king, as thou didst unto Jericho and her king. Only the spoil thereof and the cattle thereof shall ye take for a prey unto yourself. Lay thee in ambush for the city behind it. And Joshua arose all the people of war to go up against Ai. And Joshua chose out 30,000 mighty men of valor and sent them away by night. He commanded them, saying, Behold, ye shall lie in wait against the city, even behind the city, go not very far from the city, but be ye all ready. And I and the people that are with me will approach into the city, and it shall come to pass when they come out against us, as at the first, that we will flee before them, for they will come out after us till we have drawn them from the city, for they will say, They flee before us at the first, therefore we will flee before them. Then shall you rise up in an ambush and seize upon the city, for the Lord your God will deliver it into your hand. It shall be when you have taken the city that ye shall set the city on fire, according to the commandment of the Lord shall ye do. See, I have commanded you. Joshua therefore sent them forth. They went into the ambush and abode between Bethel and Ai, and on the west side of Ai. Joshua lodged that night among the people. Joshua rose up early in the morning, numbered the people, went up, he the elders of Israel, before the people to Ai. And all the people, even the people of war that were with him, went up and draw nigh, and came before the city, and pitched on the north side of Ai. Now there was a valley between them and Ai. He took about 5,000 men, sent them to lie in ambush between Bethel and Ai on the west side of the city. When they had set the people, even all the host that was in the north of the city, and on the liars in the way on the west of the city, Joshua went in that night into the midst of the valley. And it came to pass, when the king of Ai saw it, that they hasted and rose up early, and the men of the city went out against Israel to battle. He and all his people at a time appointed before in the plain, but he wist not that there were liars in ambush against them behind the city. And Joshua and Israel made as if they were beaten before them, and they fled by way of the wilderness. And all the people that were in Ai were called together to pursue them, and they pursued after Joshua and were drawn away from the city. There was not a man left in Ai or Bethel that went not out after Israel, and they left the city open and pursued after Israel. The Lord said unto Joshua, Stretch out the spear that is in thy hand toward Ai, for I will give it into thy hand. And Joshua stretched out the spear that he had in his own hand toward the city, and the ambush arose quickly out of their place, and they ran as soon as he stretched out his hand. And they entered into the city, took it, and hasted, and set the city on fire. When the men of Ai looked behind them, they saw, and behold, the smoke of the city ascended up to heaven. They had no power to flee this way or that way. And the people fled into the wilderness, turned back upon the pursuers. And when Joshua and all Israel saw that the ambush had taken the city, and that the smoke of the city ascended, they turned again and slew the men of Ai. And the other issued out of the city against them, so they were in the midst of Israel, some on this side and some on this side. And they smote them, so that they let none of them remain or escape. And the king of Ai they took alive, and brought him to Joshua. And it came to pass, when Israel made an end of the slaying of the inhabitants of Ai in the field, in the wilderness wherein they chased them, and where they fallen on the edge of the sword, and they were consumed, all the Israelites returned unto Ai, and smote it with the edge of a sword. And so it was that they all fell that day, both of men and women were 12,000, even all the men of Ai. And Joshua drew not his hand back, wherewith he stretched out the spear, until he had utterly destroyed the inhabitants of Ai. Only the cattle and the spoil of the city did Israel take away for a prey of themselves, according to the Lord which he commanded Joshua. And Joshua burnt Ai, and made it an heap forever, until desolation unto this day. And the king of Ai, he was hanged on a tree until eventide. And as soon as the sun came down, Joshua commanded that they should take his carcass down from the tree, cast it at the entering of the gate of the city, and raise thereon a great heap of stones, and there remained there unto this day. And Joshua built an altar unto God, the Lord of Israel, on Mount Ebal. And the Lord and the servant of Moses commanded the children of Israel, as it is written in the book of the law of Moses, an altar of whole stones, over which no man may have lift any iron, and offered thereon burnt offerings unto the Lord, and sacrificed peace offerings. And he wrote there upon the stones a copy of the law of Moses, which he wrote in the presence of the children of Israel. All Israel, and the elders and officers and judges, stood on the side of the ark, and on the side before the priests and the Levites should bear the ark of the covenant of the Lord, as well as a stranger. And he that was born among them, half of them against Mount Gerizim, and half of them over against Mount Ebal, as Moses the servant of the Lord has commanded before, and they should bless the people of Israel. Afterwards he read all the words of the law, blessing and the cursings, according to all that is written in the book of the law. There was not a word of all that Moses commanded which Joshua read not before the congregation of Israel, with the women, the little ones, the strangers that were conversant among them. That'll be all. Hope you all have a great rest of your day. Oh, was I not even reading that with the right thing on? That's unfortunate.